We are very glad that you can make time to join us this evening. My name is Warini Sangmari. I'm the co-chair with Ms. Ladam Duan for tonight. Actually, I'm the communication director of APAC.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, VIP guests, and all our community leaders. Thank you for coming tonight. Please have a seat so we can start the program because it's already late. And if we're late, we're going to stay here very.
We are going to have two co-MC who's very good and very popular. Their profile is unbelievable, and I didn't prepare to introduce them. But if you want them their profile in detail, just look into the program book, please, on MC profile. Their name are Miss Kramer, Estella Kramer, and Mr. Lang Lu. Estella is the UPS Supply Diversity Director and also the chair of the US PAC Southeast Board. And also, she is very well known in our community. We are so glad to have her with us tonight. And Mr. Lang Lu, please.
And also our other MC is the handsome Mr. Lang Lu. He's a certified financial educator with college consultant with Heartland Institute of Financial Education. So tonight we have 12 organizations that here tonight. So please help me to welcome our MC, Ms. Estrella Kramer and Mr. Lang Lu.
Good evening, everyone. You can do better than that, right? Good evening, everyone.
How's everybody doing? Okay, I know the invitation said 6:30 we're going to start, right? But now it's a little bit after 7, so we apologize for the delay, but we would like to welcome each and every one of you to the APAC GALA of 2017. So me and my co-host will do our best to keep you informed, to keep you, we're going to give some entertainment, right? So once again, if you are in the room, please find your seat so that we can go ahead and get started with the parade of flag and also the national anthem. So,
you know, Lang, I just played 3.5 hours of tennis today, doubles tennis.
Wow.
And you know what I did? I say yours to my partner all the time. So you're gonna be my partner in this one. I'm gonna say yours.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you. All right. Now let's go ahead and get the program started. Okay. Right now I'm gonna introduce the parade of flags. So if the people sitting in the aisle right here, please make sure you clear the aisle so that the parade of flags is going to come up. Okay, so let me step over here. I have the list of all the countries. So all the flag team, are you ready? Yes. All right.
Make sure to clap for your own country now.
Yes. All right. First of all, I would like to introduce the Atlanta Taiwanese Association of America. Please welcome the Atlanta Taiwanese Association of America. Association of Georgia. Please give the Cambodian American Association of Georgia. Big hand. Please welcome the Center for Pan-Asian Community Service, known for CPAC.
The Korean American Association of Greater Atlanta.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Filipino American Association of Greater Atlanta.
Next, we have India American Cultural Association.
Okay, thank you.
Please welcome Indonesian Community Heritage Foundation. Next, we have the Laotian American Society.
Let's welcome the Nepalese Association in Southeast America.
Please welcome OCA Georgia, Asian Pacific American Advocate. OCA of Georgia.
Let's welcome the Thai Association World Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Vietnamese American Community of Georgia. And last but not least, may I present to you the APAC, Miss Eleanor Pasqua. Once again, please give all of these country and association a round of applause. All right, music now. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the U.S. national anthem. It is our pleasure to introduce a special guest who is here tonight to sing the national anthem for us. Mr. Andy Pasquale is an assistant district attorney in Athens, Clark County, as well as the captain in the Georgia Army National Guard, where he served as a judge advocate. It is worth mentioning that 20 years ago, in 1997, Captain Pasquale was one of the recipients of the APAC scholarship. Please welcome Mr. Andy Pasquale.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Andy Pasquale. That was a wonderful performance.
And now, please be seated. We would like to welcome in our festivities tonight so many important people. We have attendance from our speakers for today. We have Representative Pedro P. Marin. Representative Sam Park. Mr. Vincent Jingyan Liu. And Mr. Joe Allen. Our keynote speaker for the night is no other than Ms. Charlotte J. Nash.
Also, we have a sponsor for our program tonight. So I'm going to call the sponsor for the program. We have the Emerald sponsor, the Prudential Company. Next, we have Ruby sponsor from Georgia Power and UPS. Please give them a big hand. Next, we have a Sapphire sponsor from CPAC and International Credit Incorporation. Please give them a big hand. Also, we have US PAC Southeast in the house, so please give them a big hand. And we have some VIP that we have not mentioned yet. Miss Nareda Marin, also here. All right. Also, accompany Chairman Charlotte Nash is Mr. Michael Nash. We have Dr. Ampon Sangmali. We also have Indian consulate, Mr. D.V. Singh. Please give him a round of applause. Please welcome Chairwoman Kim, the President of CPAC. Kayla Dang, the Vice President of US PAC Southeast. Mr. Tom Dang. Also accompanying Mr. Joe Allen is Mrs. Allen. Also we have Mrs. Liu, the spouse of the Mr. Vincent Jingjing Liu, the Director General from TACO. We have Mr. Eric Liu from State Farm. Please give them a round of applause. Last but not least, Mr. Alex Pasquale. All right, those are the distinguished guests and sponsor and our VIP.
And let's give a rousing applause to all the other VIPs, everyone in the room.
Now I would like to invite APAC President Ms. Eleanor Pasquale to introduce the GALA Planning Committee. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Eleanor Pasquale.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Executive Board and member organizations of APAC, it is my distinct privilege to welcome you to our 32nd Annual Unity Gala. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for this special celebration of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. This year's theme, Many Cultures, One Voice, so aptly describes what APAC has strived to do since its inception in 1985. Each APAC member organization endeavors to promote and share their homeland's rich culture, traditions, and values. But we all come together to find common ground and to present a unified voice to the issues that we face together. APAC aims to promote the awareness, understanding, and pride in our Asian cultural heritage. But we also encourage our members to fully participate and integrate into mainstream American society. I'm so proud to know that throughout its 32 years of existence, APAC has remained strong and committed to serve and represent our Asian Pacific community in Georgia. And tonight I would like to congratulate the 11 outstanding students who are recipients of the 2017 APAC Scholarship Awards. I salute them for their academic achievements, leadership, and community involvement, and I wish them much success in their college career. And I wish to thank all our sponsors, supporters, community leaders, and volunteers and performers for your contributions towards the success of tonight's gala event. We could not do it without you. And I would like to introduce our Gala Planning Committee. All those who were involved behind the scenes and planning this event, would you please come up? The Executive Board, I'd like Vice President Sopip Lam, Secretary Elsie Vidanes, I'm sorry, our Secretary is Victoria, all the APAC committee, please come up, is Victoria Wynn, and Treasurer Elsie Vidanes, our Communication Director, Ms. Warini Sangmali, our Board Directors at Large. We have Ms. help me now, Sudhir Agarwal, and I'm sorry, Sushma Barakoti, and Ms. Ledwan, Trami Win, and of course we have the other APAC representatives who also helped out with the planning. Can you please come up? Alex Wu, our advisor, could you please come up stage as well? Mr. C.P. Huang, are you here?
Continuing the program, we would like to invite Representative Pedro Pete Marin for the proclamation of APAC Heritage Month. Representative Pedro Pete Marin represents the citizen of District 96, which includes portions of the cities of Duluth and Norcross in Gwinnett County. He was elected into the House of Representatives in 2002 and currently serves on the Banks and Banking, Economic Development and Tourism, Industry and Labor, and Science and Technology Committees. He possesses over 30 years of executive experience in both the private and non-profit sectors, plus 15 years as a public servant. He has been happily married to his wife, Nerida, for 34 years. Let's welcome Representative Pedro Pete Marin. We would also like to invite the following: Alex Wu, Eleanor May Pascual, Ledon, and Varini. Hey, how
Good evening. Okay, we can do better than that. Good evening. I'm echoing the MC lady from the night. Thank you, Eleanor Pascual, her board, and staff, volunteers, and of course the sponsors for again another great evening celebrating Asian Pacific American Council. It's 32 years, I believe, which is a milestone. And I do appreciate what you guys have done for the betterment of our county, our communities in the state of Georgia. You know, I applaud and I celebrate the culture, the heritage, the food, the music, everything that all Asian American Pacific countries brings and make this a better place, not just here in Gwinnett, but the state of Georgia and for all this country. Because again, as Gwinnett becoming one of the most diverse districts, it's not the most diverse district in the southern region and in the country. We celebrate what you guys bring in your cultural heritage and language and food and music. And so my task tonight is to read the proclamation and represent the Governor Nathan Deal for the great state of Georgia in doing a proclamation on the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And I'm going to read real quick because I know we started late. Throughout Georgia history, Asian Pacific Americans have made significant contributions to our collective heritage and have enriched the overall quality of life in our state. Today, more than 300,000 residents of Asian Pacific American heritage call Georgia home. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, this community is one of the fastest growing and most diverse populations in the country, consisting of over 45 distinct ethnicities and more than 28 language groups. And whereas across the state, Asian Pacific Americans have impacted all facets of life, including arts, culture, heritage preservation, the science, government affairs, business, education, and philanthropy. This community is comprised of more than 1.5 million individuals across the Southeast region. Asian American educators, small business owners, and government administrators have achieved immense success in local communities across the state and have developed instrumental partnerships with their fellow residents while simultaneously honoring their heritage in the course of the daily life. During the observance of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, we celebrate the cultural traditions, ancestry, native languages, and unique experiences represented among ethnic groups from Asia and the Pacific represented in Georgia. We also recognize the millions of Asian Pacific Americans whose hard work and love of family and community have helped to build our great nation. Now, I, Nathan Deal, Governor of the state of Georgia, and I'm going to add Governor of the great state of Georgia, do hereby proclaim May 2017 as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month in Georgia. In witness, therefore, I hereby set my hand and cause the seal of the Executive Department to be affixed this 18th day of April in the year of our Lord 2017. Nathan Deal, Governor of the state of Georgia. So with this,
cultural performance, we have the Thai traditional dance. They will be performing the dance of benediction or the Ram Oi Pan on one. Bestowing blessings and wishing good lucks have been a Thai way of life from ancient time. Out of this tradition emerged the dance form of benediction. To celebrate the visit to the country by honored guests, the dance of benediction is performed. Besides signifying the wishing of peace and happiness to the visitors, it also invokes long-lasting friendship between the two countries. So let's put our hands together for the first cultural performance, the Thai traditional dance by the TAWC USA.
Next, I would like to invite Dr. Dan Low, the president of ATAA, to come up on the stage to introduce a speaker. Please welcome Dr. Dan Low, the president of ATAA.
Thank you, Nancy. Good evening. My name is Dan Low, and I am the president of Alanda Taiwanese Association of America. I'm also department chair of computer science at Kansas State University. Today, I'm really glad to be here to participate in this annual Great Asian American Heritage Week event. And on behalf of ATAA, I would like to introduce the first keynote speaker, Mr. Vincent Lu. Mr. Lu is the Taiwanese official here at Atlanta. He was assigned to be here to serve the community here back in December 2016, last year. And he graduated from Master of Public Administration from Harvard University. And he also got 2 degrees, master degrees and bachelor degrees in diplomacy from National Chengchi University, Taiwan. So let's welcome Mr. Lu, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dan. Good evening. It is my pleasure to be here for the APAC 32nd Annual Unity Gala. Firstly, congratulations to this year's recipient of the scholarship. In its 32 years of history, APAC has worked tirelessly to promote the full participation of Asian American in all aspects of American society. I commend APAC for that work and for providing educational resources to the youth who will become tomorrow's leaders. And under President Pasquale's leadership, I'm sure APAC will continue its fine work of presenting a unified voice for the diverse ethnic and religious groups that make up the Asian Pacific American community. My colleagues and I at the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Atlanta offer our best wishes for the success of tonight's event. Taiwan and the United States have maintained strong, long-standing friendship based on shared values, economic cooperation, and mutual trust. The United States is Taiwan's second largest trading partner, with bilateral trade in goods and services reaching $85 billion. Taiwan is also one of the largest importers of U.S. agricultural products. Also, Taiwan has created 350,000 job opportunities in the United States. And as such, trade is mutually beneficial. In January, America inaugurated a new president, and that set a new stage of Taiwan-US relations. President of Taiwan, Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, said, Taiwan hopes to build an upgraded strategic relationship between the two countries, which includes a more strategic partnership in regional security, more comprehensive cooperation, and a greater mutual trust. The President is confident those objectives can be achieved. Later this month, World Health Assembly will take place in Geneva, Switzerland. In 2009, after 38 years of exclusion, and with tremendous international support, Taiwan was invited to take part in this annual summit of World Health issues as an observer. Since then, my country has shared its extensive experience in areas such as providing universal health care coverage and managing highly contagious diseases. Taiwan has invested over $6 billion in international medical and humanitarian aid efforts that have benefited millions of people directly or indirectly in more than 80 countries since 1996. Taiwan's commitment to global health and its inclusion in the global health system benefit not only our citizens, but citizens worldwide. We urge your continued support to Taiwan's meaningful participation to World Health Assembly. As many of you know, that my office promotes friendship, trade, and the cultural educational exchange between my country and the southeastern United States. And my office and myself are very honored to have long-standing relationship with APAC, and we will continue to cooperate on ways to enhance the well-being of our Asian Pacific American communities. Thank you for inviting me, inviting my office. I wish once again this evening a very successful one. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lu. Oh, by the way, if you want to work in Taiwan, go talk to him. Or you want to visit or travel in Taiwan, find him, okay? Get the visa easier. Oh, by the way, next I'm going to introduce our performer from Atlanta, Taiwanese Association of America, a journalist, Alex Lin. He's coming.
Hi. Once again, can we give Alex, thank you Alex, a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, next item in the program, I would like to invite Ms. Cha Minh Nguyen. She is the president of the Vietnamese American Community of Georgia, to come up on the stage, introduce the next speaker. Please welcome Ms. Cha Minh Nguyen.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Good evening, everyone. It is my honor tonight to introduce our next honored guest speaker, Mr. Joe Allen. Joe Allen started his career of service to Gwinnett County in the Tax Commissioner's Office, where he served as Director of Administration and then Chief Deputy Tax Commissioner. Later, he was Gwinnett Division Director of Risk Management and Employee Services. Allen also spent a number of years as the Director of Public Affairs and Business Resource of the Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce. While at the Chamber, he helped organize the business leaders and later formed the Gwinnett Place Community Improvement District. In April 2006, Joe was named Executive Director of the CID. Joe is married to Melanie and they have 2 children. Please put your hand together and welcome Mr. Joe Allen.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Gwinnett Place Community Improvement District, the hundreds of properties owners who have formed the CID, and the thousands of businesses here in Gwinnett County's Central Business District, we welcome each one of you to Greater Gwinnett Place. We are honored that the Asian Pacific American Council of Georgia is hosting its 32nd annual Unity Gala here in the beautiful Gwinnett Place Sonesta, Gwinnett County's premier hotel and conference facility. The Sonesta has been an important member of the Gwinnett Place business community, and we're so glad that you have chosen to celebrate Asian Pacific America Heritage Month here at the Sonesta. It is also appropriate that this celebration of many cultures, one voice, is taking place in the strategic heart of one of the most dynamic and diverse communities in the United States. This area has represented the center of commerce and success for our community for over the last 30 years. Gwinnett Place spans the business landscape, from global giants such as BI Animal Health to world-class healthcare companies like Kaiser Permanente, to manufacturing and logistic powerhouses including National DCP. Of course, you can't talk about Gwinnett Place without talking about all of our great international dining establishments. It truly is all here at Gwinnett Place. The Asian American community's decision to grow at Gwinnett Place speaks to the strength of our local diverse business community and the economic vitality of this area that is being a location that welcomes many cultures but speaks with one voice through its CID. Not only are new businesses coming and continuing to open in this area, but there are many positive things happening here as a result of the CID's partnership with our business community, our Chamber of Commerce, Partnership Gwinnett, and of course, Gwinnett County government. From local to global, retail to corporate, and everything in between, Gwinnett's Central Business District here at Gwinnett Place is open for business, and it is the market portal to business success. Again, thank you to the APAC leadership team for hosting your event here at the Sonesta. We look forward to working with you. We know that you and all the organizations represented here tonight will find a world of places in one place, and that place, it's Gwinnett Place. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Next, I would like to introduce another culture performance from the Vietnamese American community of Georgia. It is a Vietnamese traditional dance. We'll be dancing to the song Chiều Lên Bản Thượng. It's expressed the beauty of the highlands and highlanders in Vietnam, the kind people, the beautiful waterfalls, luscious forest, folk songs, and festivity. So please welcome the Vietnamese American community of Georgia.
Okay, I would like to call on the stage to introduce our next speaker, Miss Victoria Nguyen from CPAC.
Greetings, everyone. I hope that you're enjoying our APAC Gala. Again, my name is Victoria Nguyen with the Center for Pan-Asian Community Services, and I have the great honor of introducing our next speaker, Representative Samuel Sam Park. Sam Park is a state representative for House District 101, which includes parts of Lawrenceville and Sewanee. And as a son of Korean immigrants and a grandson of refugees, Sam was born and raised in Georgia by a single mother and two sisters. And as a child, Sam and his family attended First Baptist Church of Atlanta before attending North Point Community Church. Currently, Sam attends Gwinnett Church, a sister branch of North Point Community Church. It is my deep and great honor of introducing the only Asian American legislator serving in the Georgia Capitol, Representative Sam Park.
Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Sam Park. It is a great honor to be here. Thank you, Ms. Ladong, for inviting me to this wonderful gathering of the diversity and strength of the Asian community here in Gwinnett County. I wanted to just share a few words about how I got here. As an Asian, as a minority, I am the only Asian state representative here in Georgia. I won not because of the differences. I won because of our shared values. I describe myself, when reaching out to the folks in my district, with the values of faith, family, and hard work. Those were the things that defined who I am, growing up here in Georgia. When I look around the room and see how diverse this community is, I'm struck by how we can remain united. And so for me, that tells me that there is strength in our diversity, because we can, despite the diversity, remain united and move forward towards a common objective and a common purpose. So with that, I hope that we continue to unite and continue to work forward for the common good. Thank you so much for your time.
And now prepared to be entertained. Our next performer is from CPAC's Awesome. It's the Alliance of World Effort Songs of Movement and Empowerment. The mission of the CPAC's Awesome team is comprised of multi-ethnic and multi-generational community members who come together to drum and dance for people's movements and community empowerment. The title is the Korean Dance. Performers are Angela Oh, Bianca Lee, Christina Lee, Karen Jang, and Sinead Choi. Let's give it up for them.
now I would like to invite Ms. Sophie Lam from the Cambodian Association to come up and introduce the keynote speaker. Please welcome Ms. Sophie Lam.
Good evening. Everyone joined so far? That's good. Again, I am Sophia Lam, and the APAC Vice President and the PR for the Cambodian American Association of Georgia, known as CAAG, CAG. On behalf of the Cambodian American Association, we are grateful to be a member of the Asian Pacific American Council of Georgia, APAC. We wanted to congratulate APAC's success and look forward to continuing the collaboration with APAC's member organizations in achieving our common goals and sharing our rich culture, heritage, and mainstream American society. Before we get started with dinner, I would like to thank this year's Unity Gala chairs, Ms. Lidong and Ms. Marini Sagmali, and along with all the volunteers towards the success of tonight's Unity Gala. I am honored that each of you have joined us tonight to help celebrate the rich diversity and to have the chance to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Charlotte J. Nash, Chairman, Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners. She worked for Gwinnett County government for more than 27 years until she retired in 2004. Charlotte has also been active in numerous civic, business, and service organizations in the community. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Charlotte Nash.
Thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you for the chance to be here with you this evening. My husband Michael and I appreciate so much the invitation and the chance to participate not only in this great event, but many of the events that the Asian American community sponsors here in Gwinnett and in the Atlanta area. We are so pleased to see the great participation tonight. And I know that y'all have worked hard to raise money to provide scholarships to those wonderful students that we're going to be recognizing a little bit later. And I want to say congratulations to all of them. What a great example Andy Pasquale is to those. If I understood correctly, he received one of those scholarships about 20 years ago. So I think that's a great example of the benefits of providing, making sure that young people have a chance to have the right kind of education. I want to provide greetings to all of you on behalf of the Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners. For those of you that live here in Gwinnett or have businesses here in Gwinnett, it's good to see you again. To those of you who may be visiting Gwinnett from other places, welcome, and take a look at what we have to offer here in Gwinnett. Before I do anything else, I want to say special congratulations to State Representative Sam Park. I think he's probably being interviewed in the back, but let's give him another round of applause. Not only did he manage to win an election, he survived his freshman year in the legislature, so congratulations, Sam. To all the other VIPs and speakers, I'm honored to be able to share the evening with all of you. Here in Gwinnett, we do celebrate diversity, I think the APAC sets a great example for the community as a whole in terms of bringing diverse people together and demonstrating that we can find common ground and do good things together. In light of that, I found it really interesting that tonight's theme of many voices, or of many cultures, one voice, is not unlike a theme that we've announced for our expansion of our community outreach program. And that tagline is many cultures, one voice. I want to invite Nicole Hendrickson to the stage with me now. Many of you already know Nicole. She is our Community Outreach Director. Yes, she needs a round of applause. Yay. She wants y'all to know that she is wearing a Vietnamese dress tonight, but But she's not going to leave other cultures out. She wants to make sure that she is, everyone knows she is looking for ways to celebrate the traditional dress of every single community. Nicole has a great program going on now. We have many ways for the community to be involved with Gwinnett County. We have a Citizens Academy. We have our first Youth Commission Academy this summer. We have dinner and dialogue. There are so many ways that we want to make sure that you're aware of. You can be involved and learn about Gwinnett County. We need your energy, your intelligence, your skills, your talents here in leadership roles. And we want to give you the chance to learn and make the connections that you need to have that type of leadership role here in Gwinnett County. I'm going to ask Nicole to quickly tell you how you can get more information, what our contact information is if you want to get more information about how you can participate.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Thank you to APAC, the board of directors, for inviting us here today. This is my third year attending APAC Gala, and I always take note to honor a special country. This year I'm honoring Vietnam. Last year I honored India. The year before that I honored Laos, the Laotian community. So next year, I'm going to need your input on what country I should honor next year. So please help me with that. I hear Cambodia, okay. Let's see if we can get Cambodia. All right, well, if you all want to get involved in this great county, this diverse community in terms of volunteerism, community involvement, you can visit our website at gwinnettcounty.com. You can also reach me by phone. I'll be here to stick around and share my business cards, but we're always looking for diverse talent and input to serve in many assets of our great county and government. We need all of you to serve. We need all of you to be involved. This is a great demonstration of your commitment to this community, and we want that here in Gwinnett County. So thank you, and I'll be around if you would need to reach me. I will be around to share my phone number and my business cards. Thank you again, and thank you, Chairman Nash.
All right, another round of applause for Nicole. She's doing a great job for us. We also are pleased that we have in the Justice and Administration Center in Lawrenceville a lot of exhibits that celebrate the Asian Pacific American heritage, display of countries and cultures there. So if you happen to be in Lawrenceville, have a few minutes, come by and see what those exhibits look like. Some of you may have helped put them up. I want to read quickly a letter that I provided to this group, and I know that you're ready for the next cultural performance, so I'll try to wrap this up with the letter. To members and guests of the Asian Pacific American Council of Georgia, welcome to the 32nd Annual Unity Gala presented by the Asian Pacific American Council of Georgia. I know that this will be an exciting celebration of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, and I look forward to joining you at the Sonesta Gwinnett Place Hotel on May 6th. And we're here. Thank you for the invitation. On behalf of Gwinnett County government and our nearly 1 million residents, I'm glad you're here. As one of the most diverse counties in the Southeast, we make it a priority to encourage everyone to get involved in local government to help make our community a better and more attractive place to visit and live. And just as APAC Georgia recognizes that today's youth are the leaders of tomorrow, my fellow commissioners and I urge young people to engage with their government. As we learn to understand and appreciate each other's values and traditions, we always find that we have much in common. We share a love of home and families and a desire to provide an outstanding education for our children. So my hope is that all people of Asian descent feel comfortable living, working, and raising a family in Gwinnett County. That sentiment extends to our visitors as well, and we always want them to feel at home here as well. I thank all Eleanor and Ladom for their tireless efforts on behalf of APAC Georgia, and especially to Ms. Dawn for chairing this year's gala. And thank you to everyone for attending this celebration of unity and Asian Pacific American heritage. I'm having a great time and hope you are too. Thank you so much for letting me be part of it.
Thank you, Chairman Mr. Charles Nash. Can we give her another round of applause, please? Thank you for your time to be here. And now we have a token of appreciation, but before we do that, I would like to invite all of the speakers to come up on stage. Mr. Sam Park, Mr. Pedro Marin, Mr. Joe Allen, please come up to the stage. Mr. Vincent Jingjian Liu, all of our speakers.
Yes, we would like to present these plaques of appreciation to our speakers. First, Mr. Pedro Marin. Thank you so much for your commitment and support of APAC.
Thank you. Mr. Vincent Jingjian Liu, Director General of TECO.
Charlotte Nash, Chairman, Board Commissioner of Gwinnett County. Representative Sam Park from District 101.
Joe Allen, Executive Director of Gwinnett Community Improvement District.
The Cambodian traditional coconut dance. Cambodia is filled with coconut trees that make up one of the main agricultural resources of the country. They serve as a means of sustenance for Khmer country folks, and they are characteristic of Khmer villages. During national and religious ceremonies, coconut midribs and leaves are fashioned into beautiful decorations to enhance the occasions. It is said that the coconut tree is a symbol of hospitality. Artists and teachers and students are all inspired by nature to use the coconut shells. The University of Fine Arts in Cambodia created the Coconut Shell Games, provided the idea to use the coconut shells in this contemporary dance that we will see today. Please let us all welcome the Reksa Moronok Selapak Jit Group of the Cambodian Buddhist Society Incorporated, taught by Mrs. Sucheta Lee. Give it up for them.
gentlemen, we would like to invite all of the scholarship recipients to come on stage. This is the scholarship award ceremony. All right, please can we give him a big hand? Now I would like to invite the representative from Prudential, Mr. P.Q. Lee, to come up to present the first 3 award. Please welcome on stage Mr. P.Q. Lee from Prudential, one of our sponsors today, tonight. All right, let me present to you the first 3 recipients. First one is Charlene Claire Mabutin. She is from Locust Grove, Georgia. The next one is, second one is Miles Shoemaker. And the third one is Austin Kim. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to invite the representative from Georgia Power, another sponsor for our event tonight. Can you come up on the stage to give award to the next 2 recipients? Please welcome Georgia Power. All right, our next recipient is Potavi Tep from Cambodian American Association of Georgia. Also, she is Miss Cambodian, as you can see, right? She got beauty and she also got brain. Next one is Ruman Kamachadira. Is 18-year-old from George Wharton Comprehensive High School in Marietta, Georgia.
And now I would like to invite Mr. Philip Wu, our representative from UBS. We got Jasmine Gao. She enjoys playing piano and is certified with merit by the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music. Next we have Alex Lin. Alex is from Northview High School. He's one of the top 50 at his school and dream of being able to redefine a generation of Taiwanese Americans. Next, we have Tyler Heim. He's a senior at Grayson High School in Loganville. He will be attending Georgia Tech to pursue a major in computer science. Next, we have Manya Gard. She is a highly skilled, hard-working person with an ambition to work for other people, animals, and society on a volunteer basis. H. Jackson High School, and he will be attending Georgia State University. Now we would like to invite the CPAC's representative for our next set of scholarship recipients. We have Sita Magar. She's 18-year-old Clarkston High School. She is born and raised in Nepal. Next is Deborah Gunawan. She is currently a senior in River Ridge High School and is actively dual enrolling. She aims to be a prosecutor and plans on getting her associate's degree at Chattahoochee Technical College. Let's give another round of applause for our future of tomorrow here.
Now I would like to invite Mr. Eric Liu to come up on the stage to present a special award. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eric Liu.
First, I'd like to thank you, distinguished guests, for being here tonight, and thank you, scholars. I'd like to have all the scholars line up over here again, please. I want to make a point. Please, scholars, if you can come up here and line up on the stage for me. First, I want to make sure that everybody understands it is so important, this event here tonight. The reason why you are here is because of these individuals right here, and these are the future. And then all the young adults that are here, they are the future. As a business owner, as a community person, I challenge all of you dig deep in your pocket to, if you can't give financially, that's okay. But I want you to give by making connections for these young adults. It's very important if you make connection for these young adults because they are our future. I had a little bit of time spent with some of these students. Some of them are going to be entrepreneurs, some of them are going to be Supreme Court justices, some of them are going to be surgeons, some of them are going to run the world. So please dig deep. If you don't want to give financially, it's fine, but I ask each of you, especially, I have a young lady here that because she's an Asian person, that just takes her away from trying to serve as someone in the government or in the court system. And I asked her, I will make a personal commitment to connect her with a mentor that runs a firm with over 30 attorneys. That's what I ask each of you. I have a young lady that wants to be a neurosurgeon. So what she needs help is connecting to a doctor to mentor her to get to medical school so she can study and train to get her MCAT. I have an entrepreneur in the tech industry want to have his own business. Well, we have a lot of people here that are capable of helping making the connection. I have a business, a lot of people want, a lot of these young adults, one of the adults says he wants to start a business so that way he can help people. I know I have an educator here. I have a young adult that wants to be a superintendent. So it's important, I emphasize, dig deep. These are the future, and if you're gonna let it go just for this occasion here, then there's no point in this ceremony. So you have to, urge each of you to please make a connection. Give them your business card, maybe take them to work for one day. please help them do that. So all these applicants on the scholarships are very, very hard for me to judge. So what I have done was I took myself out of judging, and I have sent these scholars, applicants, to people that are very, very connected, from somebody running a multi-billion-dollar corporation to someone just a college graduate. So I've tried to make it very fair. And if it were up to me, you all are winners. So thank you so much for doing that. But there's a special winners. Her name is Jasmine Gao. Congratulations. And I was impressed with what you said to me about what you want to do, and I want you to pursue it and look at bigger, better things. It is so important that we put them in position to be successful. They have to be fulfilled. That's the only way that they can be able to serve. If you want people to give back, you need to make sure they are able to be successful and fulfilled. What's the best way? Help people when you can, and especially these students, they have exponential potential. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank everybody who came out here tonight, and all of these people who are standing up here are fantastic and amazing people that I've just had the opportunity to meet, and honestly, we can do so much, and we are the future. So thank you guys so much.
So you see this, see all these folks right here, all these students here. Please, please, I urge each one of you, if you cannot do this, go motivate, go speak for at school, go do something, volunteer, help our youth grow. Thank you so much.
All right, once again, thank you, Mr. Eric Liu, and all the scholarship recipients. All right, to change up a little bit, anybody feel lucky here in the room? You feel lucky? Did you buy the raffle ticket? Okay. Who have not turned in your ticket? Okay, this is the ticket. Okay, we give you last chance to turn in your ticket, right? Okay, if you have not turned in your ticket, this is the time. Okay. All right. So we have the gift right here from CPAC, $25. Treat your feet. Wow. This ticket has a lot of zero. If you have a lot of zero on your ticket, start clapping, okay? Because the first two numbers is 00. Everybody have it? Do you have 00? Yes, right? Okay, followed by 00 again. So 40 and the last number is number 5. 00005. Okay, we have the winner. All right, correct number. Okay, next one. Oh, this is small but good, right? It's a watch. Wow, this is a golden watch with a lot of accessory in here, okay? So let me call the number. Hopefully I win. All right, 00, number 251. 251. Anybody? Yes? 51. That's it. Okay, now we move on to the next item of the agenda. Next is a series of performance. So let me find my note here and then I can introduce to you.
First of all, these are the culture traditional dance from the three group. The first group is Indonesian Community Heritage Foundation. The second group is the representative from Nepali community. And the third group is the Laotian American Society. So please welcome the three groups from a traditional, cultural traditional dance from Laotian American Society, Nepali, and the Indonesian. Please give them a round of applause.
Please welcome Napoli performance. Maitri Sunbury, I Am a Beautiful Daughter. Napoli dance is in the tune of classical song about a daughter and her life. Please start it.
तिमीलाई दिलको अङ्कुरा औ दिलको अङ्कुरा लाई दिउला चोखो प्यारा तिमीलाई दिलको अङ्कुरा औ
State of Georgia.
Thank you very much. Next, I would like to introduce or invite all the past president of APAC. All of the past president of APAC, can you make your way up on the stage, please? All right, where's Ms. Marini? Okay, she's outside. All right. Yes, a lot of them are not present tonight, but these are the past president of APAC. And now I would like to invite all of the community president, community representative from different community to come up on the stage as well. Victoria, yes. As you know, when you do community service, basically it's from your heart. There is no salary, there's nothing compensated, but these people spend day and night, especially for this event tonight. They spend a lot of time to organize every detail. So can we appreciate them one more time, please?
I would like to call on Ms. Laydon again to the stage. Ms. Laydon is our GALA chair, and none of this could happen without her hard work, and I really, really appreciate Ms. Laydon for chairing the banquet tonight, and also our co-chair, Ms. Warini Sangmali. With our fundraiser last year, the golf tournament, and we were able to raise funds for the scholarship awards.
And accepting on Mr. Sam's behalf, Ms. Sophie from COG.
I'd like to call on representative of the Philippine Nurses Association of Georgia, please. Patsy Puyo, she's the president of the Philippine Nurses Association. They were the backbone of the APAC Health Fair. Every year, Panaga helps us out with our outreach in Clarkston. So we would like to present this special appreciation to the Philippine Nurses Association of Georgia. And you see this beautiful program book. Mr. Vin Nguyen is responsible for that, for the layout and design. And I really appreciate all his help this year. Mr. Vin Nguyen is a graphic designer. Would you come up stage, please? And Miss Vietnam will accept this award on behalf of Vin Nguyen. I would like to call on Ms. Cherry Godoy. She's the president and CEO of International Credit Inc. And we appreciate her support. She's one of the Sapphire sponsors for tonight's gala. Next is for the Center for Pan-Asian Community Services. Again, our appreciation for their continued support and their donation as a Sapphire sponsor. For CPACs, I would like to call on who is accepting it? A representative of CPACs, please. I'd like to call on Mr. Philip Wu from UPS. UPS has supported us from year to year. Really appreciate their support again this year. Also, Georgia Power, another Ruby sponsor. Okay, Marcellus Damon is accepting the award on behalf of Georgia Power. Christopher Williams, I'm sorry. As our Emerald sponsor, Mr. P.Q. Lay. P.Q. Lee is a Prudential advisor. Mr. P.Q. Lee also has held several seminars for us. So thank you very much, Mr. P.Q. Lee. appreciation of Prudential support for tonight's gala. And last but not least, Mr. Lang Lu and Australia Kramer. We really appreciate our tonight's MCs, Australia and Lang Lu.
Okay, now we're to our last two performances of the night. And this gives you a chance, if in case you have not purchased your raffle tickets yet, this is your last chance. So we're gonna have two back-to-back performances, traditional dances by OCA and by IACA. So OCA is with Karen Lee, and IACA is for the Indian traditional dance. So let's give it up and buy your raffle tickets. Thank you.
For the OCA. And last but not least, the Indian Association of Georgia, traditional dance. Please welcome on stage.
Bरसा दे इश्क़ की
tanto como dizer dor, ter paz, onde eu achar.
But before, we have some more raffle, and you can see right here, we have the 40-inch TV sitting right here. Who feel lucky tonight? You want to take the TV home? Yes? Okay. So now, we can do the TV, okay? Nobody giving back now. All right. Shake it up, okay? All right, I gotta make sure LAS don't win this one anymore. They won enough tonight, okay? All right, if I call on your number, I'm gonna put it back. Just kidding. No. Okay. How about last four number, okay? 5, 9, 7, 1. Oh. Yes? Okay. You see, she was the one that raised her hand, want to buy the ticket last minute. 5, 9, 7, 1, right? Oh, right, she got it.
I would like to invite Alex Wu come up here. This is my best friend, Dr. Kim Raymond. She is the professor at Georgia State University and also in the APAC, and she was a co-GALA chair also. Get your flag also.
All right, and last reminder, please kindly return your bags as you walk out. There's a red box if you can return your bags. Thank you.